Hey everyone, Simon here. In this video, I'm going to give you my first impression of the Samsung Galaxy A16 5G. So right off the bat, this is a big phone, and at its price point, if you buy right now full retail, it is only $200. And for a $200 phone that has a 6.7-inch main display size, that's pretty cool. And the resolution for it is 2340 by 1080. And the display has a refresh rate at 90 Hz. So it's a pretty decent refresh rate for a phone at this price. Now at the very front right here, you're also going to notice a 13 megapixel front facing camera. And at the very back is the main camera system. You have a 50 megapixel main camera. And I believe that's also a wide angle lens one. And then at the top is the 5 megapixel ultra wide, and at the very bottom is the 2 megapixel macro. The video recording is only, unfortunately, 1080p at 30 frames per second. I'm gonna test out the camera a little bit more later on in another video to see the video quality and the picture quality as well. The internal storage for the phone is actually 128 gigabytes of storage space, and it only has 4 gigabytes of RAM for its memory. You also have dual SIM capability, so you got one physical SIM and also one eSIM as well. So on the side here is your power button, also has the fingerprint reader as well. And then you have your volume controls right here. And on the left hand side, you're gonna see your SIM tray slot right here, which also has a slot for you to add a micro SD card, which you can add up to 1.5 terabyte. And looking at the very bottom, you are going to see a USB-C port, and this is USB 2.0 USB-C. Notice one thing is that this phone does not have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Unfortunately, that has been removed. And this is the Samsung interface. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to from other previous Android phones that I tried out, but for the most part, it feels the same. I will have to play around with this a little bit just to get used to it. So the phone runs on a MediaTek processor. So let's take a look at the Geekbench. So right now the phone is running on Android 14 and it's actually using a MediaTek processor. So we're going to run a CPU benchmark test and see what are the results. And here are the results. On the single core score, it's 984. And on the multi-core score, it is 2,103. In terms of how it feels, the phone is very light. It is only 200 grams, and the plastic frame around it does make it very unique. What I don't like from just holding it is the back part. It's the plastic back, but the glossiness, not really a big fan of. As you can see right here, there's a lot of reflection. So I'm actually not a big fan of like glossy stuff in the back. Because if I hold it, I feel like it's just gonna slip out of my hand. So definitely not a big fan of the glossy back. So I'm gonna test out this phone for a while, and after my testing, I'm gonna give you my full review on what I liked and what I didn't like about this phone. But I want your opinion. Do you have this phone? If so, what are some things I should look out for? Leave your comments below. And if you want to check out my previous review on the Motorola Razr 2024 model, you can check out that video right there.